everyone. We're going to stretch down towards the mat so the knees and feet are in line with your hips. Your feet are parallel with each other, so toes are facing forward. Engage your core muscles, shoulders are back, and then let's start from your head tilting down, and then a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale as you curl down through your spine. Going slowly, keeping your legs straight, soften your knees, and then stretching out all the way. Drop your head, hold it here, keep breathing. We're going to twist the upper body all the way to one side. Keep both legs straight, reaching all the way for your mat. Hold it there. And then let's stretch to the other side. And dropping your head, straighten your legs, soften your knees, stretch it out. Good, and then bring it back to center. Inhale and exhale as you curl up. Engage your core, stack your spine, and standing up tall. We're going to stretch one arm across, look to the opposite direction, and the other arm. Good. And then we're going to reach all the way up towards the ceiling, interlocking your fingers, and then straighten out the arms, stretching up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to lean across all the way to one side, keep the arms extended, leaning all the way over, and then lifting and over to the other side. Stretch. Good, and then back up towards the ceiling, reaching all the way. You're going to bend your knees slightly, and then we're going to lean forward, bending at your hips, keeping your upper body and your arms in a long, solid, straight line. So you're reaching to the front of you until you feel that your upper body and your arms are parallel with your mat. Straighten out the legs, softening your knees, flatten your spine, lifting the arms, reaching forward, hold it there, stretch it out, and then slowly curling down, rounding your spine towards your mat again. Let go of the hands, reach for your mat, stretch, drop your head, soften your knees, hold it here. Inhale and exhale, curling up. Engage your core and standing up tall. Right, we're going to be standing all the way back, as far back on your mat as you can go. And then we are going to walk our hands down our legs. Your knees and feet are in line with your hips. And then you're just going to stretch down towards your mat, walking your hands as you go down the legs. All the way, rounding your spine again, stretch it out. Legs are straight. And then as you get onto your mat, you're going to walk it forward. You're going to walk forward slowly. Try to keep your legs straight and try to keep your upper body steady, so your hips are centered without swaying too much from side to side. We're going to go halfway to a plank position. So when you feel that your body and the mat are forming a triangle, you're going to stay here, and then we're going to try and straighten out the spine. So lifting your tailbone up towards the ceiling, stretch it out, flatten your spine. Your ears should be between your arms. Stretch, try to flatten your feet onto the mat. Hold it there, stretch it out. Good, and then we're going to walk it forward. So bring your pelvis down towards the mat, straightening out your body. And then take another step forward with the hands until you feel that your body is in a straight line all the way from your head to your feet, and your hands should be under the shoulders. So you are forming a plank. Hold it here. Nice deep breaths. Good, keep it here. Make sure that your neck stays straight. So your neck should be in line with your spine. Right, we are going to slowly bend the knees, one leg at a time, onto the mat. And then staying on hands and knees, shift your knees until you feel that they're in line with your hips. Relax your feet. Your hands are still under the shoulders. We're going to round the spine. So curling your back, dropping your head, tuck in your tailbone. Opening up all the vertebrae, stretch out, and then complete opposite. So we are going to arch the back, lifting your head and tilting the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Good, and then let's straighten everything out. You're going to go back into a plank position. So you're going to extend the legs, one leg at a time. Good, your hands are still directly under the shoulders. And then we're going to lift one leg, keeping it straight, and place it over the bottom leg. And just resting it there, your legs are extended. Hold, hold, hold. Your neck is still straight. Slowly lift and bring that leg back. And then let's do the other leg, lift and over. And just hold it there. Good, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lift, bring it over and back. And then slowly bring the knees in again. Curling out and pushing back into your shell stretch. You're going to roll out your wrists, dropping your head. Nice deep breath. And then let's lift back up onto hands and knees. Good, your hands are in line with your shoulders again. Engage your core and let's extend the legs. If you are battling to do a plank on your hands, then you can rather go and stay, if you're battling with your feet, extend with your legs extended, then you can be on your knees and then just shift your knees behind you. So bring those knees behind the hips, and then you're going to lift the feet, cross them over, and if you feel this is too easy, then let's bend the elbows in towards you. Your hands are always under the shoulders. Good. If you're in a plank, let's just hold it there for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing the legs in again. Good, arms are burning. Let's stretch back. And then we're going to pull one arm around and bring it next to your side with the palm of your hand facing your ceiling, and then keeping your chest pushed down towards the mat. Your head is dropped down towards the mat. You're going to pull the opposite arm and reach across your body to the outside of the mat, stretching it out. Hold it there. And then a nice wide circle. Bring the arms around and swap it over. Reaching all the way to the opposite side, dropping your head, stretch. Good, and then both hands to the front. Drop your chest, drop your head, stretch it out. And then let's lift up onto hands and knees. Everything is in line again. And we're going to extend the legs out into plank position. Your hands are under the shoulders. then we're going to twist the hips. So you're going to turn your hip, one hip dropping slowly towards the mat. Make sure your body is in a straight line. So your hips aren't pushing out to the sides, they're just twisting. So your body stays in a straight line, twisting the hips. Let's do 4 more. 4. And over to the other side. 3. And over. 2. And last one. Twist. And back to center. Let's bring the knees in. And then stretching out into shell stretch. Roll out your wrists. Nice deep breath. Good, let's lift back up onto hands and knees. We are just going to do one more. So go into plank position, one leg at a time. You're going to be balancing on one hand. So lifting the opposite hand off of the mat, tap your opposite shoulder. Controlling it as you come down again. And then the other hand. Lift and tap. Good. Try to keep your hips centered. It's very difficult. But try not to sway them too much from side to side. Deepen your inner core. Slowly back. So try to keep them level. And slowly back. If you're feeling strong enough, let's bring the hand that you started with up and tap your back, controlling it down. Good, let's do 3 more. 3, and down. 2, and down. Good, last one. Lift and tap and down. Hold it here. Nice deep breath. And then slowly bring the knees in. And let's stretch back into shell stretch. Right, we're going to roll up into a seated position. Stack your spine. And sitting up tall. Let's roll out the shoulders. Bring your legs out to the front of you. And then shift your body all the way forward to the front of your mat. Extending your legs out. Try to keep your legs flat on your mat. Your feet together. Straighten up your spine. Push the shoulders back. Engage your core. Nice deep breath. Try to push your body into a 90-degree angle. Holding it here. Sitting up straight. You're going to stretch one arm across. So keeping your upper body up straight. Pull this arm over. And then turning your head to the opposite direction. Let's roll out this wrist. And to the opposite direction. Good. And then let's pull the other arm across. Turning your head to the other side. Roll out that wrist. Change direction. Good. And let's bring it down. Right, we're going to slide the feet towards the hips. So your knees and feet are hip width apart. Make sure that you have enough space behind you. We are going to extend out the arms. Your hands are shoulder height, shoulder width. Inhale and exhale. We're going to go all the way down. So going slowly, glue your feet onto your mat. Deepen your core muscles, so don't drop down. Going slowly. And then just relax. Nice deep breath. Right, you're going to slide your feet towards you. Your feet are still in line with your hips. And then we're going to prepare, excuse me, for a pelvic lift. So make sure that the heel of each foot is a flat hand's width away from your bum. Both sides, and then flattening the arms next to your sides. Your shoulders are relaxed. We're going to lift the pelvis. So sinking your lower back into your mat, and then from the tailbone, peeling the spine off of the mat. Lift, 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 until it's completely lifted. Holding it there, just keep it steady, concentrating on the shoulders. They should be relaxed. And nice deep breaths. You're going to lift the pelvis a little bit higher, holding it there, tightening all these muscles in your lower back and in your pelvis and in the glutes. Hold it, keep it steady, and then slowly curling down, one vertebrae at a time. Your tailbone is the last bone to touch your mat, and then neutral spine, and then again lower back pushing into the mat, starting from the tailbone, peeling your spine off of your mat until it's completely lifted. Good. Right, we're going to drop the pelvis just 2 centimeters lower, and then lifting back to where it was. Inhale down and exhale lift. Inhale down and exhale lift. And again, remember to keep your shoulders relaxed. You shouldn't be feeling it in the shoulders or in the neck. Exhale lift. Inhale down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keeping it lifted, hold it there. Nice deep breaths, and then slowly curling down, one vertebrae at a time. Neutral spine, relax, deep breaths. Good, let's go again, another pelvic lift, so lower back curling into your mat, and then starting from the tailbone, let's lift slowly all the way. Right, we are going to keep the pelvis lifted nice and high, and then we're going to squeeze the knees together. Squeeze, and then just back to hip width apart, and squeeze, and back. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, hip width apart. Keep going. The pelvis stays steady, keep it lifted, nice and high. Try to touch your knees together. Relax your shoulders, squeeze, and back, squeeze, and back. Good, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and last one. Hold it there, squeezing your thighs together. Pull your knees towards each other. Keep your pelvis lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring those knees apart and curling your spine into your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Your tailbone is the last bone to touch. And just relax. Nice deep breaths. Good. We're going to do one more. This time, you're going to lift your toes off of the mat. So just the heels are on the mat. And then again, your lower back pushing down into your mat. And starting from the tailbone, lifting all the way. Right, we're going to drop the pelvis 2 centimeters lower, and then when you lift, you're going to squeeze the knees together. And then bringing the knees back apart, the pelvis goes 2 centimeters down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale down, hip width apart. Exhale, lift, squeeze. And remember, you're not dropping the pelvis all the way, you're just going 2 centimeters lower. And then lift and squeeze. Keep going, keep those toes lifted off of the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Good, squeezing the knees together, lifting the pelvis nice and high, apart and down. Lift 3 more, and down. 2 more, squeeze, and down. Right, last one, keep your pelvis lifted, pull the knees together, try to touch your knees together, thighs are squeezing towards each other, and then small pulses, even tighter. So squeezing those legs together. Good, keep your toes off of the mat, pelvis is lifted, it stays at one height, nice and high. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Lift it higher. Good. Squeeze the knees together. They should be touching. And then slowly bring the knees to hip width apart. Flatten your feet. And slowly curling your spine into your mat. One vertebra at a time. And then relax. You can hug your knees into your chest. Your pelvis is burning, so lower back muscles, you should be feeling them. Pull the knees into stretching it out. And then rolling from side to side, massaging your spine into your mat. Nice deep breaths. Right, you're going to bring one foot onto the mat. Your other leg is going to stretch up towards the ceiling. Engage your core muscles. We're going to lift head, neck and shoulders. Grab hold of the leg. Keeping it straight. Let's walk the hands up. Just as high as you can go. Try to reach all the way. Pulling this leg towards you. Good, all the way up to the ankle. Stretch. Straighten the leg. Let's flex that foot. Reach for your toes. Try to pull them towards you. Stretch it out. Hold it there. Keep breathing. Good. And then slowly walk it down. Bringing the leg back. Swap them over. Extending the leg. Grab hold. Walk. Pull. All the way to the top. Keep it straight. Flex the foot. Reach for the toes. Grab hold, pull down. Hold it here, stretch it out. And then slowly walk it down. Good. Keep head, neck and shoulders lifted. Grab hold under the legs. Pull them in. Rounding your body into a ball. Tilt back, engage your inner core and roll up into seated position. Straighten up your spine. Let's roll out the shoulders. You might feel dizzy. Came up quite quickly now. Let's extend the legs. Straighten up your spine. Shoulders are back. Feet are together. Legs are flat. And then starting from your head, inhale and exhale as you stretch out to the front. Reaching for your toes, drop your head. Opening up all the vertebrae. Let's flex the feet. Pulling the toes towards you. Hold it here. deep breath. Inhale and exhale as you curl up, straightening up your spine. Right, you're going to bring one leg over the other, extending them out. Sit up straight, shoulders back, and then same thing, we're going to stretch to the front, starting from your head. Inhale and exhale, curling all the way. Reach for your toes. Try to bring your head onto your knee. Stretch it out. Inhale and exhale, curling up. Stack your spine, straighten up, swap the legs. And again, inhale and exhale. Stretch forward all the way. Reach for your toes, dropping your head down to the knee. Inhale and exhale, lift. Engaging your core, stacking your spine, sit up tall. Right, we're going to fold the legs in with both feet to the same direction. And then you're going to straighten the upper body. So both of your sitting bones should be glued to your mat. We're going to bring the outer arm all the way out, so opposite hand to the feet, out to the side. And then we're going to lift, keeping the arm extended, and then leaning across it, pushing that arm all the way over towards the feet. Try to flatten, using your arms to flatten the body down towards the mat. Stretch it out. Try to keep this outside knee down as well, stretching them apart. And then let's lift. And swap the legs around. Bring them to the other side. Straighten the upper body. The opposite arm goes out, up, and over. Reaching all the way, a little bit further down. Good, and then let's lift. Right, your legs out to the front of you again. One more time out to the front. So straighten the upper body, shoulders are back, legs are flat, feet together. Inhale and exhale, stretching forward all the way. Reach for your toes, drop your head, flex your feet, hold it here. Inhale and exhale, curling up. Stack your spine, straighten up. Let's roll out the shoulders. Good, spread the legs slightly and let's roll out the ankles. Nice big circles with the feet. And change direction. Good, and there we go. Well done. Thank you.